Yawning in this room is welcome, right? In fact, it's encouraged. What does it mean? It means something has gotten past the propeller blade that spins in front of your face. So perturbation is the word it describes a process of change that we go through as humans. So I'll give you a couple of examples of perturbation. Raise your hand if you learned how to ride a bicycle. Good. So every one of you has perturbated through the process of learning how to ride a bicycle. Now, what did that process involve? Raise your hand if you fell off and scraped your knee or banged your elbow. Yeah. So the process of perturbation involves levels of discomfort. So perturbation is when change happens at, I'm going to say, a cellular structural level of your existence. And you've learned something new at a cellular level. You have a knowingness of it. It becomes part of you. So everybody would have fallen off, or you would have had mum or dad hold the back of the seat, and you're going along, and everybody would have gone through, oh, don't let go, I don't know how to do it. But everybody also would have had that magic moment where it's like, all of a sudden you go, oh, look, I'm doing it. I can do it. And bang. You've now got it all happening. You're balancing, you're steering, you're managing velocity and pedal speed, and you just, oh, there it is, I can feel it now. And once you've got that, what happens? Yeah, you've got it for life. It's part of you. You have a knowingness of it. Is that a way that I can say it, right? So getting to that stage involves going through perturbation. Now, perturbation in its nature has levels of discomfort in it, right? So perturbation, I said yesterday that real learning involves levels of discomfort. Perturbation is the process we go through when we change and learn. The effects of perturbation are related to our willingness to experience the discomfort. So what are indicators that perturbation is happening? So there's a number of indicators, and this is not the full list. I'm just going to give you some. So one indicator of perturbation is yawning. Who found themselves at different points over the course of the day yesterday yawning in the room? Now, were you bored? No. Were you exhausted and tired? No. Now, I have a little pet peeve here, because the education system teaches that when a student's yawning in class, the way to handle it is, oh, we're keeping you awake, are we? So you kind of get ridiculed for it, and it's become part of our culture that when you yawn, it's not acceptable. I don't want to show people that I'm bored or I'm falling asleep. So yawning in this room is welcome, right? In fact, it's encouraged. What does it mean? It means something has gotten past the propeller blade that spins in front of your face. Is everybody aware that we all have that? Every one of us has a propeller blade that spins in front of our face. We have a reticular activator system that deciphers the things that we want to pay attention to. And if it doesn't marry up with those things, it just gets splattered everywhere, right? So if you want to get information past that propeller blade, there's only two options. Option number one is that you time it perfectly, like the machine gun on the old World War I and II planes. The machine gun fired the bullet on a shaft that was connected to the motor, so the bullet passed in between the propeller blades, right? How hard's that? What's your other option? Ask a question. That stops the propeller blades momentarily. You get the person's attention completely. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So developing sales skills. How many people have heard stories about somebody who, when they first went to knock on the door, they knocked on the door, or they first went to do their sales cold, their first cold call, or their first sales call generally, not even a cold call, and they rock up and sweat's pouring off them, they're red in the face, they trip over their tongue, and they can't get the word. Who's heard about that story? And those people work their way through it and go on to become top-selling salespeople in the industry they're in. Have you heard those stories before? Okay. Those people perturbated through the process of learning how to sell. Hi, I'm Mike Irving. If you found this video valuable and you'd like to know how to explode your sales conversion rate and increase your revenue without using what many consider to be unethical or manipulative selling techniques, check out my Sales Skills Accelerator Masterclass. Click on the link in the comments below to learn how to generate sales more effortlessly than you've ever done before.